live broadcast, West Indies versus Sri Lanka. It's the first semi-final of the Women World Cup. So as we all know, West Indies is in the top four of the World Cup. They will be playing, they are playing the first semi-final, and it's Australia versus West Indies. And the second semi-final will be England against South Africa. So the game is on. Australia won the toss and elected to field. So they put the West Indies to bat. And at the moment, West Indies Matthew just lick up 4, and the score is West Indies 19 without loss. So I think West Indies, the captain said they didn't play they need to play their best game today. They did not play their match against Ireland, who were winning their first World Cup game. So I think West Indies coming as Matthew hit that one on the leg side, 4 more. So back to back 4 for Matthews. So she's now 19 from 9 balls. And that thing, she's down here. So West Indies is going good here. They are 23 without loss. Joseph is 3 from 5 ball as ball to Matthews, Eli Matthews, the captain of the West Indies women team, and they are going at a very good run rate here. They are 23 from 2.3 overs. So West Indies, and it's Australia, they are going against the big Australia, who have won this World Cup many, many times. West Indies won it 1 time, England 1 time. So it's always Australia's always the favorite to win the Women World Cup. They are the champion of champion women cricket team. So West Indies is coming out to do their best today, and they are now 25 without loss in 2.5 overs. Good going here. As Matthew drive again and straight to the fielder. So it's now the end of 3 overs, and West Indies 25 without loss. They are going at over 8 runs per over. Very good going by the West Indies here. And that's what they have to do. They have to go hollow. They have to make some runs, because this Australia team is not easy not to crack. As now we see Guard, she will bowl her second over. Her first over, they got 8 runs. Matthews, she's on 20, and Joseph on 4. As we see Guard get ready to bowl to Joseph. In bowl to Joseph, and she clear that one on the leg side, but the square leg fielder is there. She stopped that one, no run. 25 without loss, West Indies. So this is live commentary of the West Indies women in the T20 World Cup. They are playing against Australia. So, and I have with me my fair lady who will be coming with all the analytics. Oh, I see them taking off somebody off the field. What's going on here? Didn't see this at the early part. So my fair lady, what's going on? Tell us that.
BOLAS, I see West Indies have made a positive start. They survived the new ball, and I think it seems as if they're laying a solid platform against a quality Australia attack. While it's still early, the first 10 overs are often crucial in a test match against Australia. Like you said, Australia is the big bad wolf. Uh, let's see. We as the score go on, like I say, give me up until the 10th overs, and then we'll see exactly what's going on. Who got taken off the
Yeah, so
field?
we didn't see it from the start, but as they're taking off, it look like that team is the one that opened, but it looked like I didn't see what happened. I just see they taking off the show a replay of they're lifting somebody off the field, and it looked like that team. So that would be that would be bad news for West Indies. So we don't hear what's going on yet, what happened, and we can't allow to lose one player in this game. So at all, we are playing Australia. So West Indies, they are 26 without loss. So in Guard's second over, she bowls 4 balls so far and you only get 1 run. So since that in is not in the there, it's a bit slow as Matthew tried to turn that one on the leg side, but didn't get a good batter onto that one. No run. So just 1 run out of this over so far, but we they need to have to be going at it no matter what.
Um, my um, my tweet here telling me my source is actually letting me know that it's Deandra Dutton
Yeah.
who had to be carried off the field after the pre-match um, anthems.
Oh, so she
He
didn't.
appeared to be in visible distress, insane.
Oh,
Although the exact nature of the injury has not yet been officially confirmed.
so she didn't come down to bat.
Well, it's not saying that.
Okay.
It's actually saying she got taken off the field because she was in visible distress. So probably, yeah, gotta, because if she's on the field,
Well,
that means
well, we see them. It's from our teammate was taking her off. So maybe it's before she got to the field. I don't know. But that
I,
sometime with the cricket, sometime um, the stress of a couple of days of playing and training, new environment. Because
it can.
even the game before this, the last game before this one, they said Taylor wasn't feeling so well before the match. She was still in there. She came out to bat, but it was she had some problems. So sometime, the environment, the different change of climate, different country,
Yeah,
hold for a long time, something will just get you off your mark. So
so the player that was removed from the field is Leandra Daphne, and she was taken off right after the national anthems. So um, she didn't go to the free bowls.
okay. So that's good. So
It was before play began.
all right, that's good news. That
Yeah.
news that maybe they can get to replace her or something if she can't play.
Yes, yes.
As I said, Matthew tried to got it. It went in the air safe and they get around. 28 without loss. As Hamilton bowled to Joseph, the left-hander, tried to swing it on the leg side but didn't get uh, so West Indies won their 3 first games in the first round and was looking good, but the last 2, but they were saved by England beating New Zealand. So West Indies is in the top 4 of the women T20. So that West Indies, you'd say, is the top 4 women cricket team. That's awesome. Our West Indies women's side looking really good, making us, the West Indies fan, proud.
This is a huge concern for West Indies, though, because Dutton is one of their most explosive batters. A key fast bowling all-rounder
Yep.
and
Yes.
experienced match winner in knockout games. So if she's unable to bat or bowl, it would be a significant setback for the West Indies.
Huge
chances
setback.
against Australia.
Huge setback. But I know them want to play the game. I know if them can if them can do something for her to play, they are gonna do it. So we just hope for the best because
Yes.
we need that in this game. So I'm looking at they're showing the players, and I don't see that in showing up at all. Maybe
Can
then
can they win without her? What do you think?
well, they have to win. They have to, that in, see that in here. They're showing.
Yeah.
Just showing the them showing the 11. Well, yeah. You have to win with you have to win without player. You have to play. If one player is out, you have to play the game. The game continue. Yeah. 28th without last West Indies after 5 overs.
Tell us about Clive Campbell. I think he had a birthday yesterday.
Oh yes, Clive Campbell, one of our biggest fan, was his birthday yesterday. He is 94 years old, 95 years old, and he's still going strong.
Very strong.
You can call him, yeah, you can call him anytime and talk about cricket. He always have a lot of information. He knows cricket, but know a lot about cricket. So he
been a principal of the Jackson College School for many years and is an avid cricket lover, cricket trainer.
yeah, he was always part of, for years he was part of the St. Mary cricket board. He was always in there taking care of the young players. He's one of the coordinator for the St. Mary cricket, youth cricket. Even he was even the secretary of the St. Mary Cricket Association. So he did a lot in sport, and not only cricket, sports all around. Cricket, athletics, you name it, he's part of it. But he has a special love for cricket. And there are a lot of um, secondary young players that play for Jamaica, players that play for West Indies, will tell you about Mr. Clyde Campbell.
Lots of respect, Mr. Campbell. Lots of respect, lots of love. Thank you for your contribution to cricket.
Big up yourself, Mr. Campbell.
Every time.
So game continue. West Indies 33 without loss. West Indies women, they are playing the first semi-final, and they are playing against you know who, the big Australia. And as we know, Australia is the big favorite to win the World Cup. Big favorite to win this game. So if West Indies beat Australia in this match, you ever hear about a big outsider upset winner? 99 to 1 winner? That's what West Indies would be. But at the moment, they are going on well with their captain Matthews. Hit this one in the ear. Let's see how far it will go. Oh, it was in the ear. It didn't reach a boundary, but they only get one. So it's no. So trying to hit the ball out. So that was Joseph who hit that one. And she's on 6 from 16 balls. So she's kind of just what's going on. But the captain Matthew, she's 27 of 19. She'll no face guard who is bowling her third over. In to bowl to Matthews, and Matthews swing that one down the leg side. Let's see if that one will go in the boundary. Oh no, it will not. But I think they will get 2. No, they get 1. I'm trying to make them get the runs them too fast. I want to see them get 2 and 3s. Come West Indies. We are here wanting you to beat Australia. I know a lot of people were saying West Indies women wasn't gonna go nowhere. They weren't gonna go too far in this game. A lot of team they played. I see Sri Lanka came into the West Indies and beat them. So a lot of people was doubtful, but West Indies sure that they play when it comes to the big games. That's when they play their best cricket. And I think today is gonna be one of those days.
Okay, you're looking forward to see them
Yes.
coming out on top today.
All right, yeah, man. So after 6 overs, West Indies women, they are 35 without loss. And the Australia, them holding up tight, because when you look at the extra column, 1 extra, must be one wide. So they're bowling good here. So guard the the Australia PS bowled 3 over and they scored 16 runs and no wicket. So now it's drinks for the women, taking refreshment after the first 6 overs. And so 6 overs bowl, That's supposed to be the first power play. And West Indies 35. Is that good enough? I hope so.
35 after 6,
Mm.
35 for none after 6 overs.
It's a run rate of 5.83. We love to. They were over 40.
Yeah, but still it's a strong start for them, for West Indies. Um, Haley Matthews is setting the tone with aggressive strokes play and has put Australia under early pressure.
Well, she was dropped in the last ball of the sixth over, getting into one of the fielder hand, but it dropped out. Well, I can clearly say she saved that fielder saved 4 runs there because she hit it hard and it went into the hand of the fielder, but it dropped it. So
I see where Kiana Joseph has been more cautious, allowing Matthews to dominate while ensuring there are no early wickets. Australia have tightened their bowling after the first 3 overs, but they are still searching for that breakthrough.
so we have Gardner, no bowling her first over.
Key stats, guys, if you're just coming in,
As
opening.
Joseph hit that one. And oh, the fielder dropped. Oh, she dropped it right on the boundary. Joseph tried to hit that one hard. The fielder was right on the boundary and it went in and she dropped it. So, them say catches win matches, you know. I hope this is good. But drop. So West Indies, my fair lady, is living dangerously here in this match. As Matthews play that one down to the leg side, but he can't get a runs. As Matthews now feels and tried to drive that one, but miss. As Matthews drive, but can't beat the fielder there. No run. All right, come on, Matthew. Come in now. That's the end of 7 overs. And West Indies women, they are 37 without loss.
So key stats here is opening partnership 37, wicket in hand 10, and current momentum is slightly in West Indies' favor. But what West Indies need to be doing now is they need to reach 50 without loss inside the power play, if possible. The power play is over in 6 rounds. That's what we wanted. Didn't get that. But we're hoping that going forward in the next 2 overs, they can pull off that 50 for 9.
So when you have wicket is in hand, when you lose no wicket, that is where you can go at the big runs. So I think they are in a good stead right now as Sutherland comes into bowl to Joseph, who played that one right in front of her, and they get a run. 38 without loss. West Indies women, who was put into bat by Australia, who won the toss, and West Indies is.
Unfortunately, cricket lovers, there's still no official updates on DeAndre's Dutton stat. She remains off the field after being carried away before the match. And We're still waiting for confirmation on whether she will be able to bat or bowl today. Guys, the win probability, Australia 58%, West Indies 42.
Oh, so Australia leading. They think West Indies should be going at a better run rate.
Yes.
But I can tell you that 38 is on the board. That's cricket.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And
But what
drive in the year, and that, a feel is there. And I think one more run. That one was close. I thought it was gonna go right into the boundary, but the sweeper came around and field, and they get one run. So the other than the drop catches so far for Australia, they are running around and they are saving some good runs here. Most of these I thought it was going in the boundary, so they only get one, so they're saving a lot of trees. As Josie swing at that one, but miss. 39 without loss. West Indies. So we need some big shots from the pier right now. Matthews and as Joseph hit this one. So Joseph got one here, hit it straight over the bowler head, over the boundary, 6 runs. So this is where it begins. West Indies at a good start here, no wicket, and these two pair are here. This pair is here now for a while. I think the runs coming. Come in, Joseph. Watch the ball. And she got it and it's gone. No, it didn't go over the boundary. And she will get 2. Yeah, she get 2. So 8 runs from the last 2 balls. And the score, West Indies women in the first semi-final of the T20 World Cup. They are 47 without loss after the 8 overs. So at the moment, West Indies is going at 6 runs per over. And we want them step it up to like 8. And that would be a very good score. I think they have to try and make like 150 runs. That should be good enough to put up a big fight against Australia. So we see them still have that in the 11th. 11. Bowler. Oh, so they come with a new bowler. Oh, so the West Indies, Australia come with their leg spinner. First ball, Ball Matthews for 30. Absolutely, man, it dropped. Oh, but that was not good to play. She got stepped out to the outside, and she got ball right behind her. She completely left all the stump behind. She was trying to put the ball, take the ball from the outside to the leg side. That wasn't that wasn't a good play. So Matthews, she go for 30 as Campbell now come down.
Okay. Welcome, Athena. Glad to have you here. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Athena. Athena.
Athena.
Welcome.
Every time, Athena, every time I see you come in, A big smile just flashed across my face. I love to see you. Thank you.
So it's West Indies women. They are now 47 for 1. And it's the start of the ninth over as Campbell faced her first ball and she tried to drive that one on the leg side and straight to the field, no run. So that thing was Matthew was playing so well, but that shot you went and Campbell swing this one. Second ball she faced and in the boundary 4 runs. So Campbell, we know Campbell is not gonna stay there and watch the ball. She's gonna go at it. So West Indies, they are now 51 for 1. As Campbell get off the mark with a 4. But was another leg side to swing it, sweep um, into the boundary 4 run.
West Indies have had a encouraging power play BOLAS despite losing their first wicket.
Yeah. As Campbell drive, beat the fielder here. Let's see if it will go in. Yes, and it will go in the boundary 4 more.
Awesome.
So Campbell is not gonna come there and stay there and plugging around. No, she's going at it. So 2-4 so far after the wicket of Matthews. Campbell come there now and it 2-4. So Campbell look like she's feeling good here. She's gonna play some shots in and she played that one, wanted a run, but no. And that's the end of the ninth over. And West Indies women, they are 55 for 1.
Well, Australia finally made their breakthrough, but I think West Indies, they're still in a strong position to build a competitive total. Wow. The next partnership is very crucial, guys. If the new batter, which is Campbell, settles quickly, which it seems like she is, settling good, West Indies can keep the scoring rate above 8 runs per over. And that's what we're looking for.
So they're going at a run rate of 6.11. So spin from both ends as Joseph hit that one in the air, but she's gone. She tried to hit that one over the boundary, but it went way in the air. As Fila was there, not the boundary. So Joseph now goes for 16 from 22 balls. So West Indies now lose their second wicket. And so as we know, the West Indies spinning, both men and women, the spin. Spin is a big problem. And Australia now have 2 spin from both ends. So we have a big Jamaican lady coming down, Stephanie Taylor.
Yes.
And if nobody can get among the runs, you will. Coming Taylor. It's 55 for 1 in the 10th over. So in this World Cup so far, Taylor played 4 matches, scored 90 runs. So in our 4 matches in this World Cup, scored 90 runs. So we want her continue on that way. As Taylor play at that one, but miss. Go to the keeper, no run. As Taylor turned that one, and it was a wide ball. So they get two for this wide and they run one, so they get two for this. Ball drop on the leg side. Taylor swing at it, but miss. And it beat the keeper. So it's now 57 for 2.
Life of the live, guys. If you're not yet subscribe, go ahead and
Gamble. Try to play that one. Lift into the air. No run. So the projected score here for West Indies is 143. I am looking 150.
On my end, I'm looking at 155 to 165. Projected after 10 overs. That's what I'm looking at. If Australia take another quick wicket, the likely total will be 125 to 155. That's what I'm looking at. What was your predicted total?
So I want him go 150.
150.
I think 150 should be
Decent total.
decent, yes. So thank you. So that's now their halfway stage. 10 overs bowled so far, and Australia and West Indies is looking quite comfortable. The last two quick wicket since the spins come on, but I know when when you go there and you make a good score, that score is on the board already. So after 10 overs, West Indies 58 for 2. So the next 10 overs they have to make, we need them to make, to reach that 150, them have to make at least 92 more runs in the last 10 overs.
Is that possible, BOLAS?
Yes.
Okay.
Generally, you go after the last 10 overs.
Yeah.
So,
and still no news on that.
so the run rate is now 5.80, and they have, if they need to have any chance in this. Oh, and Taylor is gone. Oh man, West Indies is going down. Taylor put that one, just try to nudge it, and it went into the ear. So she go for ducks. Taylor is gone after facing 2 balls. See, this one kind of bamboozler. She hit it, tried to play it, but she came down on it too fast. It went in the ear, and she's gone for ducks. So West Indies now in a spot of bother here, or dependable Stephanie Taylor is now gone. So a disappointing semi-final for Taylor. But the West Indies can fight back. They can come back. And we are not sure if that thing is going to play. So West Indies, they are in trouble here. Big trouble. So So Claxton now come down to the creek. She played 6 matches so far and score 53 runs. Let's see what she will do here. And she play that one back to the bowler. No run. These spin bowlers are bowling good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
So now what's the score?
Score is 59 for 3 in the 11th over. Oh, and another wicket is gone. Claxton comes down, want to eat it wide and far, but didn't get it. Didn't get the bat to it. And she's gone. She faced 3 ball and she's gone for a duck. So West Indies no collapse.
What is the score, Bolas?
West Indies is now 59 for 4. So West Indies 4 wicket, no fall before within 10 runs. So after 58 without loss, West Indies is now, no, after 48 without loss, West Indies is now 59 for 4.
That swung the momentum dramatically because 59 for 4 at 11 over. This is exactly the kind of collapse Australia they're known for creating. After reaching 51 for 1, West Indies have now lost 3 more wickets and clustered for just 8 runs, giving Australia complete control of the middle overs.
So Henry now come to the creek and she first ball to her, she tried to drive, miss, the keeper keep no run.
Australia bowlers have applied relentless pressure, forcing mistakes and exposing the West Indies middle order. Well, I'd say what West Indies must do right now to correct this collapse is bat through the next 4 to 5 overs without another wicket. If they can keep that, rotate the strike instead of looking for big shots for every ball, and target the last 5 overs for acceleration.
So Campbell is there trying to stay there, make some runs. She just turned that one on the leg side. She get a run. She's now on 11 from 11 ball, and West Indies 60 for 4.
We need a partnership of about 40 to 50 bolas. That is crucial right now.
As Henry now face there's and Henry drive and get 1 run here.
And I'm gonna revise my total, guys. My predicted total. I'm saying it's gonna now be 135 or 145. Seeing that we're in the 12 overs and 4 wickets down.
So Campbell no face. She's there. She made 94 in one game. And she reverse sweep, but straight to the fielder and can't get a run. So the run rate going down. It's now 5.23. So little, just over 5 runs per over.
And the win probability just shifted to Australia 78 versus 22.
So West Indies, Australia is clearly ahead. to win this and go to the final.
Not looking good for us, Athena. Athena said it's not looking good for us. You're right, not looking good. They would have to come with something exceptional. Absolutely.
So, and we got a half century in one match here. Oh, so this one not a, look like there's a run out. No, well, they go for replay, but oh no, so it's not a run out. The umpire said not out. So it's now after 12 over, West Indies women in this first semi-final of the T20 World Cup. They are 63 for 4 from 12 overs. So that's 5 runs per over. For West Indies to be in this game, they have to start stepping up and getting among the runs.
Yes, and what they'll need is one batter to play a match-defining innings. If they can rebuild to around, say, 90 for 4 by the 15th over, the total around 140 remains achievable.
So Campbell is there. Big up right now is Campbell. She is there on 12 from 14 balls. So she'll be facing Gardner bowling her third over, and she turned that one on the leg side, and they get a single. So Henry, she got a nice 50 in one of the match. So we're looking for her to make some runs to show that 50 today. As she play that one down to point, and they get 1 run. 66 for 4. West Indies, who was sent to bat by Australia. This is the first semi-final between West Indies and Australia. So the bowler ball hit Campbell on the pad. Umpire said not out, but the Australia team is going for a review. They think it was going close to the stump. So let's see if another wicket is going down. These Australia spin ladies, spin bowlers, man, they are bowling really good.
Yeah, it is.
So this one, it on the outside of the pad. It looked like something. Look like I think it's not eating the stump. If it's not eating the stump, I think because the umpire, it's umpire decision. Oh, but he touched the bat. Oh, yeah, yeah. You see, it. So it hit the bat. So good umpiring by this umpire here. She see what happened. She see what was going on. Nobody else saw. As Campbell tried, but can't beat the slip field. No run. So 13 over now. End of 13 over. And West Indies, they are only 66 for 4.
Well, Australia broke West Indies back. Early wickets after a strong start. Fell in cluster 4 for 66. Pressure on new batters right now.
You have to make runs, good runs in this T20 because West Indies played Ireland and they batted first and make 128. At half, losing only 3 wickets.
And enough score today for Australia
Australia,
either.
Australia won't be right, does it have?
Yeah, once.
As Campbell, as Henry drive, beautiful shot on the inside, 4 runs. We see a big smile on Henry's face here. I should drive that one comfortable. 4 runs. So it's now 70 for 4. And you turn that one on the leg side and we'll get one.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
As Campbell no face Sutherland in. And Sutherland, Campbell tried to hit that one over the bowler's head, but didn't get a good hold of it. And no run. As Campbell no face Sutherland. In her second over. And Campbell drive on the leg side. But the sweeper and the boundary will pick up and they get 1 run. Campbell is now 14 and Henry is 9. And the score is 72 for 4. So Sutherland bowl a sharp ball here. And so it's now 14 over bowl so far. And the score is 73 without for 4. As the drink break comes on, the ladies will get some refreshment here. So after 14 overs, West Indies women in the first semi-final of the T20 World Cup. Not looking so well is West Indies.
The score is 70. What's the score?
But
Going?
them come up as score, you know.
Let's see in a moment. I think it's 74 for 20.
So drinks, 14 overs bowled so far. West Indies, so it's 73 for 4 after 14 overs. And the Australia bowling team is doing a tremendous job here by bowling the West Indies women. The first wicket fall at 47, second at 57, and the last two.
So
So the West Indies won it one time. So West Indies beat, so it's Australia they beat when they won it in 2016. Uh, Australia make 148 and West Indies hit it up make 149. So that means 140 or 150 is a good score in World Cup. But West Indies don't look like they're going to reach here. Campbell is on 14. Henry on 10.
like up the like, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you. What's the score, Bolas?
Well, it just come off drink break. Drink break is over, and the score is after 14 overs. West Indies women they are 73 for 4. As Campbell hit that one in here, but it's way in the ear, and she's gone.
Oh no.
So Henry is gone now, so it's now 5 wickets. West Indies can't get the ball far enough over the boundary. Trying to hit it hard, but not getting it and in the meat of the bat. And another wicket goes down.
Australia strike again, and the pressure is now massive on West Indies. Wow.
73 for 5. In the 15th over, Campbell goes for 10. Not Campbell, Henry. Henry is the one gone. She goes for 10 from 11 balls.
This means, guys, that Australia they're now in complete control. New batter now is going to be under some serious pressure, and lower middle order is exposed. Run rate likely to slow coming into this over.
Yes, so all the person coming down now will be in a lot of trouble to get the score. So as we see, Glasgow now come to the crease. He play as Glasgow drive, and she will get 1 run. So it's now 74 for 5.
Now, guys, the updated prediction is Australia 85% to win, West Indies 15%. The next wicket could decide whether West Indies get to a fighting total or Australia chase a small target. Wow. The pressure is on. Pressure is
Lot of pressure here from Australia.
Can they
As
can they
Glasgow,
build can they build a good partnership at this stage, Poland? Or it's too late?
right, no look possible with 5 wickets down. And they are now in the 15th over.
5 overs to go.
As Campbell turned this one down the leg side. And you know, these Australian ladies can feel. And she,
They're quick in the field.
yeah, So they get 2 runs here. So it's only Campbell. Campbell trying to make trying to do something here, something special. As Campbell drive this one, but can't beat the fielder, and she get run. So that's the end of the 15th over. And West Indies women in the first semi-final, they are 79 for 5. West Indies, they were second in their group. So you know the second place in their group is gonna play the number one in the next group. So they get the big bad Australia to play. For them to get the South Africa, they would have to win their group. So the next semi-final is England against South Africa. And although Australia is the favorite and the team to beat, England is playing on their side. The World Cup is playing in England. And you know, I'm giving England a chance to win this World Cup, you know. I'm going with England. Let me know who you think is gonna win this game, win this trophy, as Campbell drive, and she will get an ignore. So West Indies, they are now 83 for 5. And Campbell is gone. Let me see if it's Campbell. Yeah, Campbell is now gone. The one person what player that looked like she was gonna take it to the Australian, no, she's gone. So Campbell is gone for 22 from 25 balls. And West Indies now lose their 6th wicket with the score on 83.
Australia are tightening their grip on this semi-final. West Indies' early momentum have completely disappeared after the middle order. So I don't see a chance.
Well, I'm wondering if they are gonna reach 100.
Hmm.
6 wicket down in the 15th over, 16th over. They are 83. They need 17 more to get to that 100.
Let's hope they do. West Indies have only 4 wickets left. So the priority is survival and squeezing every possible
So
run.
good news is that Datin is down. So Datin has recovered.
See, let's see if she's the one woman who's gonna come down and save the West Indies today. See if she can build that partnership that we're looking for.
Datin faced 2 balls, try to hit that one here, no, can't get it off the bat, no run. So a quick run here, but um, I hear somebody say the only way Datin don't play this game, she must be in a wheelchair. She can't walk or move, but as long as she can move, she's gonna come. Yes, she's gonna come. She's gonna play. That's Datin.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hoping that you are the woman. Would beat the fog. That's in 6 and 4s. Because right now West Indies chances of winning is 10%, slim to none, 10%. Right now, the only way back for West Indies is a late lower order fight. One big cameo could still lift them toward 120.
That in turn that one, and they get a single.
If Dutton can come with some serious pressure.
$86 for 6. That in play that one on the leg side, and they're coming for a second one, and they will get 2 easily. So they get 2 of this. That in now move to 4. Plus score is 3, and the score is 88 for 6. That in turn it on the leg side here, and they go for another single. 89 for 6. So you can see that they needed they needed that in badly.
Yes.
So I think that is one of the problems with the West Indies. Datin got sick, and it changed up the whole batting lineup of the game. But I think she was supposed to go in there earlier. That in turn this one on the leg side, and they get another single. So that's the end of the 17th over. And West Indies women, they are 91 for 6. So they need 9 runs to get to that 100.
So right now they can put on another 19 to 20 runs. That would be a better score for Australia to chase.
$91 for 6. West Indies women going up against a big bad Australia women team is in a buckle here, in a battle to stay in this.
For the West Indies,
Yeah.
they're under serious
As
pressure.
that in it that one in the air, and let's see if it will run in the boundary. Yes, in the boundary. Welcome for West Indies. So we then needed that in, and that in came out, and she's going at it. A bit late, but let's see what she will do.
And she's probably not feeling 100%.
Yeah,
but she
sure not. And she drive again. Can beat the fielder at long on, and they get 1 run. Mm-hmm. 96 for 6 in the 18th over. Glasgow hit that one in the air and save, and they get 2 runs. So they get closer to that 100. They are now 98 runs. So they will get over that 100
Yes.
and
Yes.
put on,
We're
and they
hoping.
can put on an next 20.
Yes, that's what we're looking for.
That thing is moving on nicely at 11. 11, she is 11 from 9 ball, and Glasgow is 6 from 5. Uh, that one is a wide from the bowler there, so she will have to bowl that ball again. So West Indies now 99 for 6. As God now winning, bowling our final over of this innings into bowl to Glasgow, and Glasgow drive but miss. Gone to the keeper. So the predicted score right now by is 121 projected score as Glasgow drive, and yes, nice shot, beautiful shot by Glasgow into the boundary. 4 run.
Welcome forward, right?
Welcome for year.
Need that forward.
So it's now 103 for 6. And I think here, that thing came out and completely changed the
Forward.
the scoreboard and set change the mindset of the player coming in now. Because if Campbell can, that thing can is not well and coming out to bat, it will change the whole moral of the next players coming out. Glasgow look really good in bowl and to try to turn that one, and they will run a single. So 18 overs bowl now, and West Indies women, they are 104 for 6. But 2 overs to go. They are 104. I hoping they get 16 more runs to take the score to 120 and have a little bit of fight against the big bad Australia. So Glasgow continue now to fit and she try to drive that one. They're thinking about 2. Yes, they turn for 2 and they will get 2 easily. It's now 106 for 6. So they get 2 runs from the first ball of this 19th over. Glasgow now on 12. And she tried to drive, but she'll beat the bowler and they get 1 more run. So the projected score by the scoreboard here now is 123. 107 for 6. As now that in face. And she bowled that one wide and that in hit that one. But it won't reach in the boundary. They should get 2. And they get 2. So it's now 109 for 6. And these two batsmen is going at it the same way. Datin is 13 from 10 and Glasgow is 13 from 10. So they plan to play and Datin swing at that one down the leg side and she can only get 1. So it's now 110 for 6. And they are still in the 19th over. As Glasgow now face and that come down and try to hit that one, but and she can only get 1 run. A 111 for 6. Still 1 ball to go in the 19th over. As that will swing at and round the leg side and will go in the boundary 4 runs. So that's the end of the 19th over and West Indies 115 for 6. So 1 over to go.
Can they make it to the 120 mark?
Oh yes, I think they're gonna make it easy. They have 1 over to go. That is 4 balls, 6 balls, and they need 5. So 5, they can get at least 6 runs out this over. That would get them to 121. And I think they should get 10 from the last over. That would take them to 125.
They're currently at 115
Yeah,
or 16
115
for 6.
It's 6.
So that means, yes, let's hope they can do 10 or better in this over. That would be great. They did pretty well still because after they recovered well, they
That in drive that one past the bowler. 4 runs.
good. Right.
So that in after getting sick earlier now is on 22.
Good job. We needed her earlier.
Yeah. That yes, scene is completely changed the mobile game.
Better chance. Good
Yeah.
job.
$120 for 6. That in hit that one in here, and let's see. That's class a shot from that in here.
Wow.
You just put that one over the slip field and into the boundary for more.
Start lifting my spirit.
124 for 6.
Good job. Loving that.
So that in make a complete difference to this game so far.
Changing the pace of the game. That's what we need. One good partnership. And that seems to be
So 124 for 6. With 3 balls to go as he comes in. And that in drive, but can't beat the fielder. And they get 1 run. No run. That they run.
yes.
So that in swing at that one, miss. And they get 1 run.
We just have to
1 leg by. So one ball.
Yeah.
So one ball to go in the West Indies game. One ball to go, and they are 25 for 6. So the last ball saw Glasgow caught behind. So West Indies end their semi-final and 125 for 7. Is that enough to take this game? No, I don't think so. This Australia team is
They're strong.
strong, strong, strong.
And they're gonna come. They're coming with blood in their eyes. So
For West Indies women to win this semi-final, the West Indies bowlers and fielders would have to come there and play. Man, one of the
and don't miss any opportunity. So, cricket fans, we're gonna take a quick pause. Don't go anywhere.
Exactly. That is correct.
well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are hard to get a wicket. So
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. And that causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. And that causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. And that causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. And that causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You bowl hard to get a wicket. So.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have BOLAS to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball.
Well, this is the first semi-final of the 2026 Women World Cup.
Yeah.
And Australia won the toss and elected to field
You're on speaker.
and they bowl West Indies out
No, no.
of the last ball for 125. And so Australia, they will go now and to beat the West Indies scoring 126. I think Australia, looking at it, look how Australia play. I think this is gonna be easy for Australia. So West Indies will have to come out there and do something special to get to beat Australia and going to the final. But Australia, the 6-time Women World Cup winner, is dangerous and most dangerous. So Mooney, one of Australia most well recognized lady, will be one to face the first ball. You know, West Indies PSCR Henry is getting ready to start this. Australia as in bowl and right away ball has turned that one straight to the point fielder, no run. So first ball, no run. And that one was wide outside the off stump from Henry, and the umpire said that was a wide ball. So Australia is off and a wide ball. So there are one without loss. So I know Australia will be playing some big drive. They will be coming aggressive. But pray that one down to the leg side and they can't get around here. So we had a little break, but we are back and you can see where the ball like a 6 and get 1. So after the first over, Australia right away moving along, going at an American here. They are 9 without loss. So they are going at 9 runs per over. And all they have to do is run a ball per to win this game. So after the end of the first over, Australia are 9 as Matthews. She will start the second over, her first over, and she will be bowling to Mooney. As Matthew bowled to Mooney, who played that one straight to Taylor, no run. So West Indies start with spin. Matthew, Yelly Matthews will start, and Mooney hit that one in the air, and it will run in the boundary, 4 runs. So Mooney now Win was one of Australia's best women player. She just turned that one round the leg side over everybody, over the field ahead, and 4 runs. So Australia, they are now 13 without loss. And Mooney, more runs. Mooney turned it round to the leg side, and let's see. Oh, so they stop it just before it reaches a boundary, and they will get so West Indies start with second over spin, and Mooney can play them. Hit a 4, and now we'll get 3. So she get 4 in with one and 3 in the next one. So Australia, they are now 16 without loss in the second over. So Australia, they are 17 without loss as Mooney turned that one on the leg side, and they go through for another single year. So that's the end of Matthew's verse over. The end of the 2nd over. Australia moving oh so sweetly. They're looking like this is gonna be a easy take for Australia. They continue to score easy peasy. And after 2 overs, Australia, they are 18 without loss. As Henry will start her second over to bowl to Moon in bowl and hit that one in the air, but it lands safely and they run 2 runs. So it's now 20 without loss. At this stage, West Indies, after 2 overs, West Indies were 19 without loss. Australia, they are 20 without loss. West Indies started out very well, but they start losing wicket early. They just start losing wicket one after the other. So Bet Mooney, the most experienced and most in cricket so now, and so she's coming. So she make in one of the games she makes 72 from 44 balls. So Mooney, one of the best women cricketer right now playing. She's on 12 and Val is on 8. As Henry ready to bowl to swing that one in the air over behind the wicket, and that look like it dropped on the boundary. So that is no, well, it's 4. One bounce into the boundary, 4. 25 for 1. These Australia ladies can bat. They don't make fun. Anyway, ball and well, just play that one down back the ground, no run. Australia 25 without loss, and in the 3rd over. As Henry in ball and well, hit that one over the player's head into the boundary, 4 run. So that's now 29 without loss, and now it's in double figure. So it's just a matter of how quick will Australia get to this 126. And the bowling! And Henry find the mid-stump. And the first wicket go. Australia, they are 29 for 1. As Henry in her last ball of her 2nd over find the wicket of ball. It went under the bat and bowler. So after 3 overs, Australia, they are 29 for 1. So Val go for 16 of 11 ball. So if West Indies can produce some more bowling like that, then they are in with a chance. But as long as that girl Moody is there, she is the danger. The young English player Litchfield now come to the crease. And I hear that she is a very good Australia player. So maybe Litchfield, 23-year-old young Australia player, is coming into bat now. So I hear that she is one very young Australia player coming in as Ramarak now start with the spin and Moody drive that one, find the gap and in the boundary 4 run. It's now 33 for 1. And I can tell you, this veteran woman player here, as long as she's there, the score will be turning over. So Mooney now 16 of 8 balls. So she hit the West Indies new spin bowler here, Ramarak for 4. It's Ramarak in, ball to Mooney, and she just try to play that one in front of her and no run. As Mooney drive in the air and it's gone 4 more. So this is too easy for Mooney. She's gonna hit them hard through the covers. $37 for 1, Australia going at a target of 126. This is the first semifinal of the 2026 Women World Cup. It's between West Indies and Australia. West Indies were made from their 20 overs, they made 126. And Australia, in reply, they are now 37 for 1. As Ramarak, first over, they already scored 9 runs. She'll have 2 balls to go as she in. And Litchfield just play that one out to the mid-half, no run. Ramarak with the last ball of her first over in to bowl to Litchfield, who turn that one on the leg side, and the sweeper come around and they get 1 run. So it's now the end of the fourth over, and Australia, they are 39 for 1. So after 4 overs comparison score, West Indies were 27 for, without loss. Australia, they are 39 for 1. So Australia has a lead by 12 runs. They are 12, but they lost a wicket. So West Indies was at West Indies started out very well. They were going good, but they had a collapse there where they lose 5 wicket early. They lose 5 wicket for like 12 runs. As Matthew changed them into bowl to Litchfield, and he played that one and get a run. So Australia, they are now 40 for 1. As Matthews now continue her second over. As Matthew ball and they go for a replay here, a review. So they are looking if it touch any if it touch the bat, the gloves. So I think this is how it look. Ball drop. So that's out. So the replay, the umpire, it Whitfield and in front of the wicket. The umpire say it was not out. West Indies went for the replay review, and the third umpire say it's out. It was eaten the wicket. So Litchfield now goes for 4 from 5 balls. And the score is Australia 43 for 2. And I tell you, if West Indies can get rid of this Moody, there will be, it will be up, it will be a fight. But as long as Mooney is there, with Australia can win easily. So Perry now come to the crease. So the captain, Ailey Matthews, has now taken a wicket. She started at one end and now ball her next over from the other hand, and she got a wicket. As Perry now face Ailey Matthews in bold, and she drive that one on the leg side. She get off the mark right away. She get a runs. So, and that's all. So it's so Matthew Ball and Mooney turned that one, and that's the end of the fifth over, successful over for Matthew, and the score is 45-2 after 5 overs. So at the moment, Australia is well on their way to taking the first semi-final and go into the final of this T20 World Cup. The second semi-final will be played by England and South Africa. That will be on Thursday. Now we see Claxton. Now she will take over from Ramara as Claxton comes in to bowl to Moody. And Moody drive that one and will be, that's a quality shot from Moody. Just go right through the two-fielder and the outside into the boundary, 4 runs. She is now on 27 from 14 balls. So she, as long as he's there, this Australia chase is easy. They have to get rid of this Moody and get rid of her right now. The score is Australia women. They are 49-2. The Mooney drive again. And into the boundary. 4 more. Back to back 4 by Mooney. Claxton in her first over. 2 first ball, 2-4. So Australia traveling on easy. They are 53-2. As Mooney drive again, but can't beat the fielder. No runs. So Mooney reaches for that one. It was wide. She just reached out it, put the bat to it, and it gone into the boundary. 4 more. 57-2. And they're just in the 6th over. The 6th over, the last 2 balls to go. And Australia is way ahead of the West Indies when at this time. We did out 35. Uh, that's an in ball swing away, but she turned and they will get 2 runs. Do a ball and Mooney play that one, 4 more. So 18 from Pakistan, first over, 18 runs. And Australia, they are 63 for 2 and going on a miracle here. So after 6 overs, you get 1 extra. Australia 63 for 2. So the first drinks break is on. Australia lose their first wicket for 29 and the second wicket at 43. And so the coach is having big discussion with the West Indies group. He's telling them what they need to try and what they need to do if they have any chance here. But Mooney, the veteran woman cricketer, is going so Australia need 60 exactly 63 more runs to from 84 balls, 63 runs from 84 balls to win this first semi-final between Australia and West Indies. They are going into the World Cup final. So after the after the sixth break, the drinks break, West Indies will bring on their their best spin bowler. As very dry, but was straight to Taylor and can't get a run. So Alia ball first two balls, no run.
Exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are bowl hard to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think. Exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are bowl hard to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead. Exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are bowl hard to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think. Exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are bowl hard to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think. Exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You are bowl hard to get a wicket, so.
Yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset, which is not good. Just think exactly. That is correct.
Well, sometimes you have to just pick up the pace and drive it. You have bowl hard to get a wicket. So
yes, but you have to look at it technically as well. You're there to win matches, and that's the key. We're not pulling him down. Well, I'm not pulling him down. I'm trying to just point out where he can be better, because instead of repeating a good length, he searches for the magic ball. That causes him to lose pressure after building it. He releases scoring opportunities and allows batters to reset.
So West Australia is going on a miracle here. They are getting closer and closer to the score of 126. They are 73 for 2 in the ninth over. They need 53 runs from 71 balls. Mooney is still there on 45 from 23 balls. And Gardner is on 4 from 3 balls. So they need 52 runs from 70 balls. So it's easy going for Australia at this time. West Indies would have to take a 2 or 3 quick wicket if they want to have a chance in this game so far as Gardner drive. We'll get some run here. So that's 4. 4 from Gardner. As it comes, step forward, drive, beat the fielder in the and 4 run. So it's now Australia women, there are 78 for 2. As Alia bowl and Gardner drive. The target is 126. Mooney drive, but can't beat the fielder and no run. So Australia need 47 runs from 67 balls. Target 126. Australia 79 for 2. Mooney is on 46 from 25 balls. And Gardner 9 from 5. As Alia in, go down the leg side, beat the bat, beat the keeper, and they will go to for a 1 wide. So 2 runs off that ball. And Australia, they are now 81 for 2. And in cruise control, take this game to go to in the final. And they will be playing the winner in the second semi-final between England and South Africa. As I say, I'm giving my prediction, and I'm seeing England going through to the final. So that's now the end of the 9th over. And Australia well on their way to win this first semi-final. There are 81 for 2. 45 runs needed from 66 balls. As Fletcher bowled this one on the leg side, and Mooney just turn it on the leg side, and that will go for a wide. Another wide and another run. 1 wide. So them say record-breaking crowd is attending these World Cup games. 83 for 2. As Fletcher continue, bowl and drive it, can't get a run. So remember, so Gardner drive this one in the air and over the boundary 6 runs. So Fletcher third ball is hit over the boundary for 6. So the score keep running away. It's now 97 for 2 after 10 overs. So just halfway stage. And Australia, they are 97 for 2. So remember, West Indies won the first test against Sri Lanka at the Viva Richard Stadium, and the second one will be coming up on Friday, 3rd of July. $97 for 2. So Australia need 29 runs from 60 balls. As Matthews ball, and Moody tried to hit that one through the upside, no run. As Matthew ball to Moody, and she turned that one, and they will go 2 for 1. Better runs here, so the score is now 98 for 2. And that's Mooney 50. 50 from 29 balls. It's just a matter of how early or quick Australia will take this game. As Matthew Ball and got that turn, and they will go to for a single. As Gardner drive again to the outside. And that's a boundary. Four more. 103 for two. 103 for two. Mooney is on 54 and Gardner 21. So it's down to Australia need 23 runs from 56 balls. So 106 for two in the 12 over. They need 20 runs. As Moody drive that one and go to for one run. As Mooney drive straight past the bowler and they go for another run. 108 for two. For the second semi-final is South Africa versus South England. Australia need 18 runs from 51 balls. As Moody turned that one on the leg side, they're going through for one and they will get two. Australia needs 16 from 15 balls. as Ramarat in is now bowling her second over, and they get 1 run here. Hundred and 11 for two. 15 needed. As Gardner turn it on the leg side and they get one quick single here. So it's down to now 14 runs from 48 balls. Uh, 113 for two. They need 13 more runs. Moon is 26. Uh, uh, so the partnership now between these two is 50 from 34, 5 balls. So Mooney is now 60. Gardner 26. And score is 114 for two. Mooney Gardner turn this one and will run two. 116 for 2. And the score is now 122 for 2. Three to win, just three left for Australia to get this total. And that said, Australia, Australia 127 for 2. Mooney is 61 and Gardner is on 35. And Australia now have Australia won by 8 wickets. The Malish West Indies, after West Indies made that small score of 126. So, but we have to big up our girls. They reached the semi-final. That means that they are gonna collect a nice money to reach into the semi-final. Better than the West Indies men team that didn't reach the semi-final of the last T20 World Cup. It's so Australia qualified for the final, and they have a date to play the final at Lords. And they will be playing the winner of the South Africa-England game. So, easy win for Australia and disappointment for West Indies. They didn't make it past the semi-final. It would be a big upset if West Indies had won this game, but it wasn't to be. West Indies started out very well, but after this, from they lose the first wicket, they just keep going downhill until they lose a lot of wicket in the middle there, and they were all out for 126. So Australia is will head to the final of the 2026 Women World Cup. They will be coming to get another World Cup final, another World Cup win. So the second semi-final will be played Tuesday, July 2nd at 6:30 local time at the Hovel, same place where this match was played. And Happy Faces, England. So as we say here, Australia will continue in the World Cup. They'll be in the final. So that's it, and we will carry the second semi-final. So South Africa, as New Zealand, South Africa, and remember on the third, the second test between West Indies and Sri Lanka. So stay tuned as BOLAS Sports Review will carry a live commentary as the cricket continue. Thanks everyone for joining. It was a pleasure having you with us. And we Australia through to the final.
Exactly. That